All right, can anybody hear me? Hopefully everyone can hear me. Okay. Hello everyone. So at the start of the previous stream, I was showing the penguin being completed. This is the giveaway for today. This is done with the D named Uni Mitsubishi 240 anniversary set colored pencils. And this will be given away halfway through this stream. The giveaway word is Pengy, Pengy. So, Pengy is the giveaway word. So if you want to put that in between now and the giveaway, of course, remember that you must be over the age of 18, and this is available anywhere in the world. Just give me 2 seconds here. Got to open another window. There we go. And get that ready. All right. Okay. So, I hope all of your guys' Wednesdays has gone a little bit better than mine has so far today. I've had to move things around and mess things up. So that is the penguin. And of course, this is a Color Pocket postcard. If you do want to take a look at the Color Pocket postcards as well as the Color Pocket coloring device, all you have to do is hit exclamation point Color Pocket, and it's Pockit, like as in a pocket. All right, so we are going to be coloring in the Fairies 2 coloring book. And we are going to be coloring the Poppy Fairy. And we are going to be doing that with the Fila colored pencils. So I'm going to go through and say hello to everybody because I have missed everyone that's come in. So hello everybody. Hello Wicca. Hello Mona. Hello Davissa. Hello Dawn. Hello Kenny. Hello Alex. Hello Casey. Hello Christina. Hello Jen. And hello to all of you wonderful lurkers out there. Who else have I missed? Oh, it's been a day. So, hello everybody, and hopefully we were able to get everybody over here from the other stream. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully it is resolved. Hello, Larissa. Ooh, yum, mac and cheese. I miss mac and cheese. Hello, Ronnie. Sorry if I missed you. I didn't do it on purpose. It was a good view, though. It was the previous picture, so. All right, so we're going to get started on this. We're going to color her skin tone. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera, and hopefully I have enough light going there. Let's see. I'm going to turn that down a little. Now we are going to actually be using the Fila colored pencils because they're in the bag that I have on my desk and I haven't used them in a long time. So let's try these out. So the first one we're going to use is number 143, I think. No, 149 is the first color we're going to use. I think red might blend too much with the poppies. but we will see. And I haven't used them in quite a while. I was going to use a different set, and then I thought, I haven't used the Fila's in quite some time. So this is a fairly nice set of pencils that I actually bought when I first started coloring. So, and I still enjoy them. I did a little bit of swatching before stream, and because I want to transfer all my swatches to my own swatches, and they were going down quite nicely on the swatch sheet. So back when I first bought these and was first using them, I used them a lot on printer paper, copier paper, just regular copier paper. So it was a different experience than using it on cardstock, that's for sure. Feisty mod, watch out. Okay. You're not going to get fired. Good luck with that. I don't know why she's always trying to get fired. It's almost like she doesn't like me. Hello, Chiefers. All right. So I'm just going through and darkening up some of the shadow areas with this pale purple. It's a very pale gray purple, and I know you can't see it very well on the screen. But once I start adding the peach tones to it, you'll be able to see it better. Hello, Catherine. Yeah, don't be hooting in other channels. Today's word is pengy, Pengy, because we're giving away a penguin today. All right, now we're going to come down onto her neckline here. And there's a heavy shadow here, so. Yeah, I love this picture. It's pretty. Okay, and then we'll move down into her shoulder and hands and that afterwards. Let's get her face and her neck done first. The next color I want to use is, let me see here, number 80, which is dark flesh. And I'm just going right over top of the gray lavender color. And bringing that shadow out. Ah. I don't know how you would explain that word if you put it in somebody else's dream. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're home, Alex, and not at work or walking home. We're still working in the shadows. We're extending the dark shadows with the darker skin tone here. You're fine. Bill, understand? Oh, yeah. Sounds like a very nice, healthy dinner, Ronnie. I'm just still going through adding this dark skin tone. It's called Dark Flesh, and it is number 80 if you have the Fila pencils. Now, my pencils are several years old. I know that they may have come out with a newer set recently in the past couple of years. So I cannot guarantee that the numbers will match. Give this a bit of a sharpen. Yep. Exactly. Well, it seems the core of this one is not happy. Let's try that again. That's better. We had some breakage. Now these are one of the very first sets of pencils that I ever got, that I ever purchased, that had a large amount of colors in them. So they have been abused a little more than most of my other pencils. And it may possibly be my fault that they're all broken. Nice. Did it go away? Did it work? Well, I do now. Back then I was in the office, and the office has a hardwood floor. So if they hit the floor, they weren't well protected. There was no carpeting there to give them love and to apologize. So some of them may have some breakage, not due to any sort of manufacturing or things like that. Completely probably my fault. Oh, hopefully it didn't taste horrible. Oh no! Well, that's not good. Now, migraine medicine is not supposed to cause the migraine. Yeah, that is poopy. I'm sorry. Yeah, it works to give you a migraine in 20 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Throw it out. Don't use it. Okay, now we're going to go into the next color, which is medium flesh, which is number 42. Yeah. Sometimes we need to figure out what works best for us and what doesn't. But it always sucks when you think that you have something that's going to work well and help you out, and then it doesn't. I am using the Fila colored pencils. It's an old set of pencils that I've had since I started coloring. So a few of them have some breakage issues because I have dropped them on the hardwood floor and may have caused some breakage issues. But it is a nice set of pencils. I do like them. Now these are only named or numbered. The names are actually on the swatch chart that comes with the set. But on the pencils themselves, it's just numbers. Hello, Della. Welcome, welcome. So right now I'm using number 42, which is medium flesh tone. I am layering and building the color. Making sure that we got... Hello, Yana. Welcome. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was nice and cool here today, but it's supposed to get warm again. It's like Mother Nature says, "Yep, no, we're just not going to have anything but summer this year." You know, when the survey came out and I answered the survey of what would you rather have, spring, summer, winter, and fall, I said, nope, let's just make it spring and fall. Seems that she did not get that memo. Hello, Tanya. My little Tanya, how you doing? I do actually have to fix something. Um, because I just noticed something. Let's fix it. There we go. All right. I am good, except for my stream decided that it didn't want to play nice, so I had to restart it. Then my cameras decided they didn't want to play nice. And I had to figure those out. Today was just just didn't want to play nice today. But we got it all sorted. Now we're all fine. It happens. Just happens a lot more lately than normal. I don't know what's going on. It seems to happen or require happening at least once a week. Hello, Calamity. Welcome, welcome. Now we are going to go into Light Flesh, which is number 58. And I am using the Fila colored pencils. Yeah, typically. Usually here about the end of September, early October is when we get the nice crisp mornings and cool afternoons, and like it's still t-shirt and short weather. I'm not liking it. So we're just finishing off the edges of her skin here, getting that tone in there. Then we'll be adding the highlight color as well. Right. And then we're going to add our highlight tone, which is going to be number 77, which is apricot yellow. And we're going to tone that down just a little bit with the light skin tone. Not quite sure I like that apricot yellow. Let's do this one instead, which is deep apricot. It's got a little tiny bit more of that peach tone in it, which works better. That's better. Yeah, you got a cat on the picture, huh? Love it when they want to sit. I don't have cats, so I don't have to worry about that, but I used to have cats. They used to like to sit on the keyboard while I was trying to game. Hello, Shannon! I'm sorry if I'm huffing. I have a bit of a headache, but not meaning to huff. right, I'm going to switch you over. Switch it over to the main camera and hopefully it'll work. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the skin tone. So again, I have used the Fila colored pencils, and these are the colors number 149, 80, 58, 42, 124, and a little tiny bit of number 77. So those are our skin tones. And I will continue on down with the rest of her skin afterwards. So let's move on to her hair color. Nope, not going to blow down the house. It's fine. So I'm going to do her skin tone in a blonde brown color. So I'm going to start with number 100, which is an ochre color. And I'm going to make sure I'm on screen. And I'm just going to blanket color the whole thing. And then we'll do our flicky flickies. And depending upon how far we get today, I may just finish the entire thing on a video tomorrow if I don't have to work. So, and do an art therapy Thursday. What do you guys think? Because, you know, the next stream is start over Saturday and we're supposed to start a new picture. So, but, you know, supposed to and do are two different things. Yeah. We don't have to. Oh, nice. Now I chose a light brown color for her hair so that the poppies will stand out against it. If I did red and then the red poppies, it would probably not stand out as well. I know she just finished the Kanoko picture that you were working on, and it turned out gorgeous. All right, now I'm going to come back up here. color the other side. Like so. And then we're going to move on to our next color, which is going to be number 12, which is classified as light brown. As soon as I can find it here. There it is. But it doesn't look light brown to me. Alright, so I'm going to start with number 12, and we're going to start flicking up just following that flick line that Christine has put into the picture for you. uh, yeah, you can do all sorts of colors for mushrooms. I try to do rainbow ones, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I'm not on pause for everybody else. Hopefully for everybody else I'm coloring hair. Fila are I do believe an oil-based pencil. They definitely feel like an oil-based pencil. They're not waxy at all. They're a harder pencil. I could be wrong from what the manufacturer says, but for me they feel like an oil-based pencil. Makes them wonderful for flicking hair though. No, no, no. The Fila are I do believe it's a 160 set, a 168 set. I could be wrong. It might be 152, but they're a fairly good budget friendly pencil. It, I'm just trying to think if I put the Fila in there. Try exclamation point Fila. If I didn't put it in there, I will grab you a link. They're available on Amazon fairly cheap. It's the Felissimos that are the subscription ones. I'm gonna sharpen this. Yeah, 152. That's what I thought. Yeah, the Felissimos are the subscription ones. The Fila are the inexpensive, budget-friendly ones that. All right, I'm gonna come down through here. Oh, awesome, Wicca, thank you. Shuttle art pencils are a lot thicker. Awesome. Shuttle art pencils are a lot thicker than Fila pencils. Fila pencils are quite a thin cord. Um, the colors are different. There's quite a bit different between the two. Shuttle Arts has more colors. Fila's have more. And one of the best things about the Fila pencils that I like are their set of metallics that come with it are actually really nice metallics. I have put them away in my metallic bag and forgot that I did that and kind of freaked out when I was re-swatching these earlier because I couldn't find them. Yes, yes. They do it because, it's one of the standards and it's pretty and but it's not even close to functional. Like these ones here are silver writing on them, and if it wasn't for the fact that the number is the color of the pencil instead of the color of the background thing, it would be difficult to read them. But a lot of the higher priced ones go with gold on their colors. Yeah, I think both of them color just as well. I like the thinner core size, especially when I'm doing hair and things like that, and fur, things that require a lot of thinner flicks. These are, like I said, a harder pencil, so they do hair quite nice. And come up here at the top again. And turn the book a little bit so I can get the flick in the right direction. Okay, now we're going to go with a darker brown. So we're going to go with 120, which is listed as black brown. And we're just going to go into those dark areas. Yeah, the core size is actually does make a difference. It's the core size is how thick your core is. So if you have a very thin core size or a very thin nib size for things like gel pens and stuff like that, where your and bullet nibs and stuff like that, if it's got a thinner, smaller nib, it's going to cover a smaller area. If your pencil width is, the core width is thinner, it's going to give you a thinner line and cover less of a area than a thicker core. I like thick cores for coloring regularly, like if I'm coloring a picture and I'm coloring something with one or two colors, I like a thick core for that so that I can blend those together quite easily. But for doing hair and things like that, I do like a thinner core to get those thin hair lines. if that makes sense at all. All right, so we're coming up close to the time for the giveaway. So if you want to receive the penguin postcard, type in Pengy, Pengy, into the chat. I will be running that draw in approximately 3 minutes. So if you haven't already put Pengy in the chat and you want to receive the penguin postcard, make sure that you get Pengy into the chat. I actually just ordered a bunch more postcards, so we will start having more of a variety. I had a few different varieties, but not a lot. And I actually intended to purchase Christmassy ones more than anything else, and it's not Christmas yet. So I bought a Halloween one and some animal ones and just a few different cute ones. So. Pengy, Pengy, Pengy. And I'll show you the postcard before I do the roll. I did show a video of it in the first stream, but it didn't want to let me continue streaming from there, so I can't say we'll rewatch it unless you watch it on a different screen from a different stream, because it's still there. It's just not the one we're on. Okay, I'm going to also go through and add those darker colors to her eyebrows here. Like so. No, you're fine. Yeah, I do know that they are slowly getting rid of that. They have switched to white. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. I think that's why Karen Dash switched to white. All right, so we're going back to the 100. And we're just going to fill it all in and brighten up that tan golden yellow color and blend the flicks in for her hair. Alright, so I'm just going to do this while I hit. Everybody get that word in there. It's Pengy, Pengy. I'll show you the card here. Where did I put it? There he is. So here is our adorable little Pengy. This is, of course, done with the Uni Mitsubishi D named pencils. And it will be mailed out to whoever wins the draw. So whoever has not put in the word pengy, put in the word pengy. And I'm just going to finish up this couple of strands here, and then I will be rolling for that. If you had already put the word in on the other stream, unfortunately you need to put it in again here because the other stream crashed and burned because my cameras decided that, yeah, they didn't want to. Alright, so there we have so far. That is the hair color, and we will continue that throughout the rest of her hair. We are drawing for Pengy, and whoever wins this must be over the age of 18 and also must be willing to give me their physical address to mail this to. Yeah, the luminance is white as well. They have that on the Loomies as well. Alright, so we're going to roll that. Hold on 1 second. Let's get that all up and running here. So everybody get the word pengy in there. Alright. And Crashes has won the giveaway. Crashes gets to have the wonderful little penguin. And of course, I will be sending you a secondary postcard as well for you to color and send on to someone else. Congratulations, Crashes. I will get that out to you as soon as I can. Of course, just hit the exclamation point email me to bring my email address up or send me a message on Discord, and we will get that out. You didn't type in Pengy? I'm sure you did. Hold on a second. Why would it choose you if you didn't type in Pengy at some point? Okay, so let's see. You didn't even type it in conversation? Because usually it just doesn't do it unless, you type in Pengy. All right. Since Crashes says he didn't type in Pengy, so what do you guys think? He says that he didn't type in Pengy, and sometimes the bot can be a little bit of a liar. So, okay. All right, so let's try Pengy again. Pengy, Pengy. And I will give it 5 minutes. Everybody type in the word Pengy that wants to receive the cute little penguin. I trust Crashes. Absolutely not a problem. If Crashes doesn't want the penguin, that's fine. So anybody that wants the Pengy, type in the word Pengy. And while you do that, I'll switch over to the close-up camera and we'll finish off the hair here. He's Pengy. I was going to put penguin, but I probably would screw up that one easily. This cannot color the green part there because the poppies are interlaced into her braid here, so there's a bit of a green part there, but the rest of it's hair. Thank you, Casey. Alright, so I'm going to finish up the hair here on the braid, and then we will roll it for the pengy. I completely understand, Crashes. Completely understand. Absolutely nothing to be sorry about. Alright. Okay, so we finished up the braid. So does everybody have the word pengy in the chat? It's Pengy. Pengy. Alright. And everybody that has typed in the word pengy is eligible for the giveaway. So make sure that you've typed in the word pengy. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling. And Davissa, congratulations, you are the winner of the pengy. So send me your mailing address and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. Congratulations, Davissa. Of course, it will come with a secondary card, for you to color and send on to friends or family and continue to send the color around the world or just around town. Of course, you can just give it to somebody that you work with, or if you want to, you can also include a card of your own if you have some cards and have them color something as well. If you don't, that's fine too, just as long as you send the card on to somebody else. Just going to finish up the hair here. I was quite surprised that we got that other one done as quickly as we did. But this one here is going pretty quick too. You missed Vista winning the penguin. Alright, going to work on her eyes. I'm going to do her eyes in some greens. So we're going to use number 7, which is light green. Should be here somewhere. This one here. That's what we're going to start off with, but we're going to start off with some dark green first. So let's grab this one and number 2. So I have number 2 in my hand. Of course I do. Okay, so we want this one. Okay, so we've got dark forest green, grass green, and light green. So we're going to start with the number 19 dark forest green. Darker areas. Hello, Celine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it. Yay. Now we're going in with the grass green. And then the light green. Like so. Aw, well that's alright. You know, if you can't get up, you can't get up. I didn't want to get up this morning either, but my body said at 4 o'clock this morning it was time to get up. Then I went back to bed because I was not going to be staying up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, of course, going back and forth with the dark green, the dark forest green, the grass green, and the light green. For her eyes. And then we're going to take the black and do the centers. I'm sorry that you're still getting the lines. Trying to get the eye color there. For the centers of the eyes. Like so. Alright, now we're going to take our brush and dust it off, and then I'll put it on the other camera so you can actually see the greens, because this camera hates green. So there is her eyes and her hair. Now we're going to do a couple of the poppies and her lips. And I think we'll be pretty much done. All right, Casey, good night. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. All right, I'm going to switch you back over. I'm going to finish up her eyebrows here. Put this through the sharpener. You know, I bought this sharpener thinking that it was just a regular plug-in sharpener. I just really like the brand, and I had a coupon. And it's actually a rechargeable one. So you don't even have to have it plugged in. It's rechargeable. You plug it in, it charges up, you unplug it. I've had it plugged in for almost a month, thinking that it would required to be plugged in, and it did not. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a dork. All right, let's do her lips. We're going to do her lips a nice red to go with the poppies. So we're going to start with wine, no, dark red purple. So we're going to start with number 90. Because this is a nice dark, dark red. And we're just going to do the shadow areas with it. Not going to do a lot of heavy coloring with this one. And then we're going to use number 94, which is reddish purple. And I'll try to stay on the camera. And then we're going to go with ruby red. And then we're going to go with number 4, I think. Actually, let's go with number 50, which is deep rose. Sorry. Move it, move it, move it. There we go. Sorry, guys. See, if husband was home, he would just come out and throw things at me. But he's not home, so. And I'm all kerfuffled, so. Oh dear. That's no fun. Alright, so we've got her lips done, and we're going to do a little bit in her eyelids. So we're going to take number 15, which is light coral. And we're just going to color in a little bit of her eyelids here in the pink. Like so. Oh, now he's home. Now that I'm back in screen, he's home now. So. All right, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of gray in her eyes. So I want number 22. Just going to put that shadow in her eye. Like so. Well, thank you, Yana. And then we're going to take the white. Ooh, nice. Smells. I like it when food smells good. And just going to blend that gray in a little bit like that. I'm going to also take the white, and we're just going to put a little bit on her lips here as well, like so. Alright, I'm going to switch you over to the main screen here. And so you can get a better look at her. So that is what we have done with her so far. I'm going to do this big poppy here and a couple of the buds because they're done a little bit differently. And then I think we're going to call it a day. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's actually do a little bit of blending here on her hair and see how well these pencils deal with the Caran d'Ache blender. I've never used the Caran d'Ache blender on them, so let's see if it brightens it up and fills it all in. It seems to. It seems to make it all nice and bright and shiny. So the Caran d'Ache blender does work well on the Fila colored pencils, just so you know. For all of you out there that were wondering but not asking. Now that I've started, I have to continue. Makes it nice and bright. I love this blender. Makes colors just so pretty. And for anyone that is wondering and just come in or has come in since I talked about it, we are using the Fila colored pencils. And from what I hear, they are currently on sale from what Wicca said. So they are under $25 for the full 152 set. So they are available on Amazon. I don't know if I have a link. If I do, it would be exclamation point Fila. So let's give it a try. Yeah, I like the Durant one as well. If the Caran d'Ache doesn't work, I usually go to the Derwent. So it doesn't seem I do have a link, so I'm just going to quickly grab it for you. They also have gel pens as well. Really lovely ones. Yeah, the last time I bought these, it was in 2019. Now that was the last time I bought them, not the first time. Okay, so maybe I spelt it wrong. But here is the link. It is 33% off right now for $23.40. I don't think Nightbot, maybe Nightbot's just sleeping. Alright, so let's do a poppy here. I'm going to switch it back over to the close-up. I'm going to grab these reds out of here, and I'm also going to grab an orange red as well. Ah, okay, yes, that was for the Caran d'Ache links. So that was for all of the wonderful Caran d'Ache things. So I'm going to use red coral as well for the poppies. And I'm also going to use dark coral for the poppies as well, which is a bit of an orange. So we're going to start with this one here, which is ruby red, and we're going to put that in all of our dark areas. Oh dear. You didn't get it quick enough. And come down a little bit so you guys can see better. And I'm just putting in the darker shadow color, and we'll go over this as well after we get the lighter colors in. This is just so that when we put in the lighter colors, it still stands out, but it doesn't stand out as a gray or a black. The light red that I'm using on here is number 16. I'm going to switch into some of the oranges now, so I'm going to use number 69, which is red coral. Take care, Shannon. Thanks for coming. Good night, puppy dogs. Alright, so just going through now with the red coral, which is a orangey red tone. Like I said, I will come back through with the red and darken that up as well after we get some of the lighter colors on there. And good night, Dawn. Get some sleep and enjoy some rest. I'm going to have to start fidgeting with things and try to make it so I can see the chat better. I'm missing too much of it. Alright, so I'm sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm just trying to see the areas that I want to put this darker orange color. Alright. And then we're going to go in with number 82, which is dark coral. So that one was red coral. This one is dark coral. I'm just going to blend that in. Well, maybe I've put them all to sleep. I have a tendency to do that. Jen's fur babies always end up passing out by the time I'm done. I think Catherine's still behind. I think Catherine's video is behind a little bit. Hello, Dean. Long time no see. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate that. It's going to come down with some flicks through here with the lighter orange tone. And then we're going to actually grab a dark orange tone. So we're going to grab number 41, which is dark orange. Oh dear. Well, I hope you are home and feeling better. I was wondering where you'd been to. I hope you're feeling better. So I'm going to go back in with the red and just darken that up again. And then we're going to blend it in with that orange. So the dark orange I'm using in the lightest areas. Yes, I hope you are feeling better and going to recover quickly, because hospitals suck. They are not fun. So I'm just going back and forth with the color, building it up and finishing it off. Oh goodness. Well, I hope you are feeling better, and I hope they were able to get things cleared up for you. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Oh, thank you. It is the wonderfulness of Christina's drawings is they are very, very realistic, and they're very simple to color in and make them look absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going back and forth with the red, the dark orange, and our dark coral, and filling in those colors, building on top of each other, and finishing that off. For each petal. I'm just getting it all finished up here. Welcome back, Jan. Back in with the red. Making sure that we get the shadow areas of our curves in there. Okay. Then we're going to use the dark coral. Exactly. They should know that by now. Like, really? Now I'm using the dark coral, filling it in. And now you can see the color of the poppy. So if I was to do a red hair, the color of the poppy would have clashed really, really immensely. And I want the poppy to stand out against her hair, not blend into it. Good night, Calamity. And that's always the way, too. Thank you, Kenny. You're out of coffee. Oh no. Well, you can bellyache all you want, dear. All right, I'm going to do this last petal here. And then we're going to grab some greens and we're going to do the buds. And some blacks and yellows for the insides of the poppy here. What did I miss? Yeah, you better, send him a text. I'm going to go through with the red, putting in the shadows, the curves, and the veins. I'm doing this area a little more with more of a flick than uh, blending coloring because it's just the curves of the petals that we're getting into, as well as some of the vein work. Because this is the one petal that the light is hitting the most. By the way that the artist has put the light source in. And you can tell that by the shadowing that she's put on there. Just following the artist's work there. Now we're going to go in with the dark coral. And fill in that shadow. And then again with the orange. Bringing it all together. Like so. Now we're going to take our black, which is number 1, and we're going to go through and we're going to do the black areas of the seed center, the pod in the center, as well as our black areas at the base of this petal here. On the inside of poppies, the base of the petals as they join together into the center are usually a dark black color. And the center of the poppy is a black with a yellow star. And of course the pollen areas are usually bright yellow. Good night, Ronnie. Take care. So I'm going to take a dark yellow, which we're going to use number 138, which is, I think, not dark enough. So let's do 137. I like that better. So I think it's this one. Trying to find the right pencil here. Hold on. Want a dark yellow, a dark bright yellow, but not a really light yellow yet. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to use a bright yellow. And I may go back through with a white gel pen and just put a little bit of a white in there, or a yellow gel pen, just because I've got some orange on some of that area that should be bright yellow. And then we're going to take a light yellow, and we're going to sharpen the pencil. Absolutely. Alright, there we go. For some reason my sharpener just wasn't. This is one of those pencils that my sharpener doesn't like, because I probably have broken it a few times too many. Alright, so we're going to put our light yellow in the center here, like so. Alright, I'm going to switch you over to the main camera. Let's blend this in a little bit. So let's get this blended, just so it's nice and bright. You can hear that? And it was just this sharp edge of the blender pencil. I think Christine Karron's work is just fantastic. And you know, it's a little intimidating to look at it at first, but as you color it, you can see that the artist has put in a lot of care to guide your hand, which is fantastic. There we go. All right, I'm going to switch you over to the main screen. That is true. That is very true. Okay, so there we have our poppy, and the rest of the poppies are going to follow that same color scheme as well. Now I'm going to do one of the seed pods here, or one of the buds here, and one of the seed pods. And then I think we're going to call it a day. All right, going to switch you back over. Now we're going to take some greens. Let's move those because I don't want to break all the tips off. So we're going to take some nice dark greens this time. So we need number 19, if I want to have it out. 150. So we're going to grab 150, which is pine green. And 145. And then we're going to use a medium tone. So I'm going to take this one here, which should be medium green, and then number 57, which is yellow green, deep yellow green. All right, so we're going to start with our lightest tone, which is the deep yellow green. Absolutely, that is very, very true, Alex. There are a lot of very, very talented colorists out there. I wouldn't want to judge that one either. Now I'm going to take a bit of number 94 as well, and I'm just going to put it very, very sparsely into this shadow area here, like that. And then we're going to take our next lightest, which is number 79. And we're going to fill in everything except for the highlight area. And then we're going to go to our next darkest, which is number 145. And we're going to do the same thing, moving into that shadow area. And then the darkest green of all as we come into the red. And then we're going to go back over it with the lightest green. Hello, Dion. Welcome. And that is how the buds are going to be done. I'll switch you over so you can see better the color. And then this area here, which is a seed pod, is going to have some green, some red, and some yellow, as well as some black. Okay, so I'm going to do a seed pod, and then we're going to call it an evening. So let's start with the green. So it's a dark, dark green. Now the seed pod is the final part as the flower dies, as usual. But it's usually the connecting part too. So we're going to take some green, we're going to take some red, all right, Alex, good night. I will talk to you later. Have a great day tomorrow. All right, now we've got some yellow. And we're just going to blend it into everything here. Leaving the centers up there for the black. So we're going to put this one here black, this one here black, and this here black. And then we're just going to add a little bit more of the green. And some more of the red. Absolutely, Kenny. No problem at all. Have a great night. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's getting late. So I'm just going to put the yellow on this one, and then we are going to call it a day. Let me switch over to the main screen here so you can see the progress. All right, so there is our Poppy Fairy. She is colored with the Fila 152 colored pencils. Congratulations, Davissa, on winning the wonderful little penguin of the Uni Mitsubishi Challenge. I will be also sending you a secondary postcard that you need to color and send to a friend. Of course, send me an email or a private message on Discord, and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. All right, guys, so that is our Poppy Fairy. I will be doing a little more on her off screen, and I might, if I don't have to work tomorrow, might do the rest of it tomorrow for Art Therapy Thursday. Until then, thank you all very much for hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy watching. Not only does this help us out with our self-esteem, but it also helps YouTube with the analytics, making sure that they are able to send new people to view us every single day. Until next time, remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.